Dumelang ra la amogela. Welcome to Daily Thetha gona mo gae mo SABC 1. Being you with one. Nakalina ke Tumelo setlogolo sa mathomo sa ga Mothotoane la tseba gore every Monday to Thursday at 11 a.m. gona mo gae mo SABC 1. We of course are the youth and we are taking charge. Another thought-provoking topic le gone e leng gore tlo discussa. But before we get into it, I'm sure you've heard and felt Tremor Maobane has hit parts of Zimbabwe, parts of Johannesburg, Limpopo as well.
And KZN as well.
Yeah, and KZN as well. I mean, na ke tsheke mama ansa customer demoni out of the house. So it was really a tremor. Something was happening in South Africa. People were saying, oh, maybe it's the rand. It's falling down because we're officially downgraded to junk status according to S&P. So a lot is happening in South Africa at the moment.
Okay, enough about that. Namhlanje ukudeli Thetha on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure Kini Shandu and isikhuluma ngesihloko sithe ukujula kancane sikhuluma about it looks like ama makeup to me. Esikhathini esiningi abantu abaningi masibabona bayazibleach abanye simbonile umshoza simbonile ukhanya imbawu as well abanye bafaka ama enhancement amalokuzana amakhala naseyibunwini as well nama boobs they boobs angazi lokho ngifuna ukuphawula about that sikhuluma about that ukuthi ngokubona kwakho wena is this a form of a self rejection na noma awucabanga kanjalo umuntu usuke ezama nje ukuthi enhance lama features angekho happy ngawo ne
Unity okini re la tseba gore in South Africa right now but was ama go ba woke people are asking gore when people are bleaching their skins everybody back in weave are we trying to be white are we trying to remove it to a more western look and to be appreciating skin tones arna gore ke rena ba mnyama ngenkani what is really happening are we rejecting ourselves kitabeleng gore la ka yona le khonele to find out whether or not it's just an accessory or whether or not it's just a form of saying you know what I ke thathe ka mkhokeng ka gona I just want to enhance my beauty that's what we're finding out today
Fona le khaya ku 0113391315 go find us on Facebook daily_Thetha na ku Twitter as well daily Thetha_SABC1 on Instagram sifuna ukwazi kuwena ekhaya ukuthi mhlawumbe khona feature nawe ongekho happy ngalo mhlawumbe ikhala lakho awukho happy ngalo mhlawumbe boobs wakho or even umkhaba but uyafisa if ungaba nemali ungakwenza uthi no that I will never do but right now samsobona nangokuleko Ndlovu producer and actress as well ukuthi yena ufila kanjani about this cosmetic enhancement
I'm Ndlovu. I'm a producer and an actress. I wouldn't do any cosmetic enhancements, but I don't condemn anyone else doing them. It's a personal choice. Skin bleaching for me sounds very dangerous. Just hearing about it sounds dangerous. I've heard that people can't even go out in the sun sometimes after they've done that. So that to me is puzzling. I wouldn't be so harsh as to say that it's a form of rejection. It depends. There are varying degrees. There's somebody who goes out and completely uses cosmetic enhancements to look the opposite of what they look like. That for me would be a self-rejection. I do think people do go far with it, and I think it can be very dangerous. I'm more inclined to a healthier, preventative type of lifestyle more than cosmetic enhancements. I do not dislike any part of my body. The amazing thing about getting older is you learn to accept yourself. In my 20s, I know you thought I was in my 20s, but in my 20s, I used to be very insecure. But that comes with a lot of consuming of magazines, of television shows, of being a model and being on TV and just everybody always prodding, oh, you've gained weight, or always seeing lighter skinned people with longer, straighter hair. But I realized that the less I consume of that, the more confident I am of who I am and how I look. So I absolutely love every part of my body. I exercise, I'm a vegetarian. I try not to have toxic thoughts. I try not to hang out with toxic people. I try as much as possible to eat superfoods. That would be your blueberries, your grapes, your strawberries, your spinach, your kale. So I found that they do, besides just boosting your brain power, which affects every part of your body, it also boosts your skin and the way you look, your hair. So I also shy away from commercialized products, and I tend to use stuff like olive oil on my hair and my skin. I definitely think the media has 80 to 85% influence. Of course, we cannot leave parenting to television and magazines and radio stations, but as soon as you grow up, that's your first influence. It's radio, it's music, it's you're a fan of somebody and you admire them. So media is something that we can't stop or interrupt that much, but I do think it's up to the parents primarily, especially in the formative years, to affirm love for their children.
She's not really supportive of the cosmetics enhancement. To believe we have to do things the natural way. So in other words, hashtag Team Natural. But fellow, make sure you do call us live in studio. Our number is 011 339 1315. We are already active on social media. So at daily_Thetha on Facebook and Twitter. And then Instagram, we are at daily_Thetha_SABC1. Hashtag Daily Thetha.
And of course, I believe ukuthi studio audience yethu nabo bafuna nama questions abafuna ukuthi baphendule ngoba sifuna ukubuza kakhulu la kubantu abakhona ukuthi khona ni ifeature yomzimba wakho ocabanga ukuthi awukho happy ngayo and if kungenzeka ungakwazi ukuthi uyishintshe. Just to find out from people ukuthi bathina about topic namhlanje because ibona ngempela kumele bekhulume ngayo and I've seen kakhulukazi abanye amantombazane ashaya lento yabo yellow bone. You want to find out that as well ukuthi abanye laba ama dark dindi yeah nifila kanjani you feel like now ungathi kancane
competition is tough mara we're surviving.
Okay, cool. My sister, I believe Ubanikama, and what's your question or comment about today's topic?
Hi, my name is Shalom.
Yeah.
And I just want to know, so if you want to do all of this cosmetic enhancement, are you saying that God created you in a wrong way? And yeah, that's what I want to do because I believe that if you are the way you are, that's how God made you. So why not be confident about who you are and just flaunt, you know, you must just always be who you are. Don't believe that just because the next person is different, then there's something wrong about you.
What do you think about Batwalungor? They say that they change their bodies or the way they look, whether it's through makeup or nails or hairstyles, just by accessorize. It's nothing serious.
That's exactly what it is. Gihu accessorizer. It's you can accessorize all the time. I mean, it doesn't mean that you accessorizing is you being, you know, you doing it the surgery way. I'm totally against the surgery way, but accessorizing, makeup, ninja, nails, I'm totally for that.
Okay then. Anyone or comment about topic?
I would like to give an about Miss Lisa as well. When you're dating Lomuntu, Anjena, and then the next thing you say Ashincha, or say Faga, Bubniana. Maybe now we are Chabuluti, know at enhancement is so below. Some people maybe feel otherwise. My brother, what Ibanikama and Ufunuktini comment a question about today's topic.
Into engifuna ukukhuluma ngayo ukuthi abantu besifazane bahle truly speaking and when you go out there ungababona now mfethu they looking beautiful ukuthi baziphafe wear ama makeup. African women are beautiful. It's the fact yabona lento le and so they should be proud of that yabona lento angifuni mina ngihlangana nentombazane ebusuku okay I get attracted to find it tomorrow sekhululile wiki uyenye into engayazi
enye into mara lungezo uhasha
manje akasasi umuntu
sayimangele akusiyinto.
So what do you think makeup work today?
No friends with disrespect kodwa ngithatha as strange.
What do you think makeup work today?
Okay, you look beautiful.
Usho mangayisusa
it's like you're imposed.
I remove le khelong.
Don't forget Daily Thetha on SABC1. And sisakhuluma about beauty enhancement, like cosmetic enhancement. Ukuthi ufila kanjani ngawo or ufile ukuthi khona ina umehluko awenzayo or wathanda talk to us, give us a call as well. Still to come so sikhuluma as well with Ulusha Mashiane and Dr. Nandi Ndlovu. Asisitshela ke uDr. Nandi Ndlovu ukuthi nana danger wakhona as well. What must you expect? Masukuthiwa uyahamba uyowenza ama enhancement. Kungenzakalani ungasukube ingozi kuhambe wrong. So we are after this.
Cosmetic enhancements, I don't think they are a form of self-rejection. If you want to feel good about yourself, then it's a good thing to do. I don't think it's bad at all.
I don't think they're a form of self-rejection because, I mean, if you're a person, we all as ladies, we all put makeup and we just want to look good. Maybe sometimes for a specific event and just look the part. It's not the fact that you're rejecting yourself or you're not happy about how you look.
I mean, if you are a woman and you don't feel comfortable with certain parts of your body, it's 2017, there's technology now. You can do whatever you want with your body, and if it's going to make you feel beautiful, why not do it? You have the abilities to do it. So I don't think it's anywhere a form of rejection.
Personally, I don't think cosmetic enhancement is a form of self-rejection, because I feel like if you don't have enough confidence or self-esteem in the features that you have already and you want to enhance them, there's no problem. I feel like you're just trying to enhance your beauty and make yourself feel more confident.
I feel like cosmetic enhancements are self-rejection because you cannot afford to change how God created you. One has a low self-esteem when one feels like doing the cosmetic enhancement.
Look, young people are talking about whether or not cosmetic enhancement is a form of self-rejection. I'm talking just to accessorize. No, you need to accept yourself. No, it's actually just to accessorize. You just want to have a blush, a little bit here and there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I would also like to hear from you, Rafonele, on 011 339 1315. Go to our social media. We're active on Facebook and Twitter. But speaking of Facebook, we do have a post. I'd actually like to just check out and read. Mampolo, or I think it's self-rejection because you fail to accept yourself. How will you want other people to accept you? So those boundaries, those standards, you accept you, but you expect other people to take you as you are.
And maybe was doing namhlanje ukuthi asikhulumi ngabantu besifazane kuphela nabantu besilisa as well banabo khona abantu besilisa namaphathi abafila ngokuthi as in if I can do 1 2 and 3 mhlawumbe nami ngaba right as well. I believe we have someone from Enquthu as well. Ukwazi from Enquthu sawona.
Uyaphila mfowethu?
Ngikhona mfowethu wena?
Hayi khona mina mfowethu yazi mina mfowethu itenze impela manje sengiphethe yabo mfowethu yabona manje ngiphethe nje mfowethu umkhaba.
Oh.
Hayi yabona ukuthi umkhaba yenye nje amanye into. Yeah?
Oh, so if mangathiwa one thing wayishintsha emzimbeni wakho umkhaba ne?
Ayi mfowethu umkhaba wona mfowethu sengijimile mfowethu ngaza yonke mfowethu into kodwa mfowethu umkhaba ayilutho mfowethu ohlangisana mhlawumbe ukuthiwa nginemali mhlawumbe ngeke ngihambe lapho odokotela mhlawumbe lapho ama-private doctor mhlawumbe ngeke kanezinto mhlawumbe nje lokhu okudurayo ngakusebenza ngoba umuntu umkhaba angufuna mhlawumbe umkhaba wona maka ngisho noma ngigqoke futhi impahla zangini.
Yeah. And uthi ubujima wenza yonke into but still impahla zekuneli uphuza ubhiya yini?
Hayi lutho ubhiya ngophuzi mfethu ukuthi nje ngumuntu othanda kakhulu lapha ekendlini lapha ekendlini yabona angiyimngisho mfethu nje ngiyahluleka mfethu ngingadli ngidla ngempela kuphela.
Okay, hayi no siyazwa mfethu asithemba ukuthi kokuphela kohlelo zobusutholile ukuthi ungasizakala kuphi nawe uqede lo mkhaba wakho ne?
Alright mfethu.
Chap.
Interesting next about bana le mkhaba gore bana le tender loving care bana le chelete ba happy
but love cushion
they love more cushion for the pushing. I know ke mathata ge Dr. Nandile Lobura Amrela, you're from Restore Clinic.
Thank you very much.
Lucia Mashiani, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks sir.
I'm reading about the cosmetic enhancements and thoma ka wena Lucia re botse gore o dileng mo mmeleng wa gago, and why did you take that decision go enhance?
I did breast augmentation. And the reasons were really my health reasons. Some years ago, I was diagnosed, and then they found a lump on my breast. And the next option was for me not to keep the longevity, the lump on my breast was to take it out. So there's a treatment by visa lumpectomy where they cut a certain area on your breast. But then habai katile jwalo utlosala with the whole. Okay. So really, if your bank balance is comfortable and you think, oh, why should Kibet disformed nyana? Let me just make myself look pretty.
Yeah, and you feel different.
I do feel different, and really feeling different is not because I get lower. I mean, I'm a mom, firstly, and I'm a wife. And I'm not a wife yesterday. I've been married to my husband for almost 18 years. And really, it was a communication, and you want to stand in the mirror and look at yourself and think, wow, I look hot. And I think I look hot.
You do.
Because
You are.
Yeah, no. You're a yummy man.
Asizakwena Dr. Ndlovu. Ngifuna ukwazi kuwena you have a restore clinic and specialize ku lama ekutheni nenza ama enhancement abantu abahlukahlukene. What is the most popular one kubantu abahleze bevakasha? Is it mhlawumbe skin bleaching, umabele or mhlawumbe ngemuva? Iyona yiphi?
You know what, the most popular procedures, it depends on your age groups.
Yeah.
So in the younger age groups, because obviously things where you deal with like your skin concerns, so like acne, scarring and things like that, you know. So usually for them, it's mostly Botox, it's mostly some dermal fillers, it's mostly chemical peels. And then as we get older, we deal more with your fine lines and your wrinkles, you know, so we basically add in more collagen procedures. So basically it depends on the people. And I hardly ever do any bleaching procedures. If we do, it has to be for a certain reason. I don't just like do it because people want to be like you know, Mshoza or like Kanye Mbao. I really don't believe in it. So personally, I don't do it. Other doctors do, but it's a personal preference.
I mean, Dr. Ndlovu, we live in a digital era where the media plays a role in shaping, you know, to be on a billboard, it's a certain way. So, but they do have pressure to look a certain way, either to have curves or even to enter the pageants. Have you found, or sometimes in your patients, that low self-esteem to look a certain way? But like picture and say, yes, it's for medical reasons, but
Definitely so. And my thing, you must always be realistic with your outcomes. Don't promise moon and the stars. So essentially, if you come to me and you say, here I am, black female, I want to look like Kim Kardashian, I will tell you, sorry, but that isn't possible. You understand? So I help you be your best you, and that's it.
Interesting.
But makwenzeka kanjalo ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi have you kwenzakala maybe once where omunye umuntu discourage to just do enhance?
If it's not safe, then you have to. You are medically bound by the HPCSA to actually tell the person this is not safe for you. And you just say no. I personally, as your doctor, I say no, but they could easily go elsewhere, which is a sad truth.
And Lucia, anything else? I mean, let's talk now. Makeup or weave and your perception about maybe what some might term is not the non-surgical cosmetic enhancement. And
really, I think it's a personal thing. And because it's a personal thing, personally, I don't wear weaves. I've never, up to my age, I'm happy with my braids. If I'm not braided, I'm single. If I'm not single, I'm flat. 2 weeks ago, I was like a Zulu girl, kipile afro and all of that. But it's a personal thing, and I think really, like she said, I mean, you want to be your best you, and with mine, I get reveal. I don't go showing off now my boobs looks yummy, then say and really, so it's you become your best you that you can be. And for me, I'm happy with them and I love them. Probably, maybe if I were to think of something else to do again in future, just to make myself comfortable, probably I will do it. Really, I don't think it makes me less of me and it makes me less of the way I look. Really, people will judge and people will still always comment, but for health reasons, I think people should mind health first.
All right, then. Arjun Katlego, all the way from Deep Blue from Amorela. Katlego? Katlego?
Valire TV.
Phone, TV, everything off. It's 2017, April. Can we switch it off, please, Katli? All right, Katli, we have to move on now. From Soweto, Amorela? Nomtandas?
Hello.
Hi, okay, Nomti?
Kiteng okay?
Kiteng. Switch off TV ya gago Nomtandas. Wang disappoint. Please, Tandwa. Please, Tandwa, please.
Okay, fine.
Thanks, Nomtandas. Can you comment how briefly, please?
Na comment ya ka like ke mkhaba ntwe enkarata gore ke fokotse ganyane like ke mkhaba because I mkhaba wa ka e o mokima and my problem is like ke dula ke ntse ke ja like kort wa bona so ke ntse enkarata gore mo body ya ka like ke change
wa jima Nomtandas.
Yeah, ke try to gym but it's like I could choose because ke dula ke ja like it's like
so it's no problem.
Yeah.
All right, are go Dr. Nandi Dr. Yeah, after the break,
Okay.
Thanks, Nomtanos. It's very interesting what it's about problem king. Uja kort. Mara how to wait saying mkhabaki
akazi uthethe njani.
Yes, angazi marnya.
Ulambile manje gcine nakho konke.
All right, Arim Papa Chongre, we are of course getting answers to all your questions and more. We're also engaging gape le more of our panelists. Katabaya Lokhonule is cosmetic enhancement a form of self-rejection? Rabo. Liberty Daily Thetha gona mo SABC 1 being you with one. Of course, lokhon le rela about the cosmetic enhancements and whether or not o bona okare it's a form of self-rejection. Ka khale re ntse re bona batho ba criticize le motlhomgo ba nyako bleacher ba nyaka o di boob job ba nyako enhancer mo le mo batho ba re no mano ka re thoma go bona ga lokare ke lena magoa are being more African. Dula ka mogoleng ka gona modimo bopileng ka gona. Mara is it just to accessorize? Does anybody have a right go ra sentšheletso ka ntwe nya ka go dia mmeleng wa gago? Is it your prerogative? Ke ntwe leng go re bolela ka yona le khonele. Mara let's go before the ad break here. Two questions they're quite similar from a gentleman and a lady o nabolela about taba ya mokhaba gore batho ba jwang mokhaba o mo one which now it's like mokhaba ke yo wang tired o mo ga nna ke rata go ja man ke dire eng Dr. Nandi advice go ka ba eng to those questions.
I'd say come to me, and I can help you. Essentially, it depends on how much weight loss do you want to achieve, okay? People want to achieve at times 20, 30s, 40s, okay? And if you want to achieve that amount of weight loss, you have to go through something called a hormone-balanced diet.
Okay.
Where we basically look at you and we basically work on your leptin level. So leptin is the hormone which tells you, I am hungry. So by decreasing that, it decreases all your cravings. So like that, like the caller, she basically said to you, listen, here is my problem.
Right.
I just want to eat and eat and eat. She'd be the perfect candidate for that.
Okay.
So that could possibly help her. And for other people, let's say I want to lose like 2 centimeters here, 4 centimeters there. There are things like laser and body contouring.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Ralebo.
Siyabonga kakhulu Dokotela njengoba usahlele ekhaya sinikeza leyo caller 011 339 1315 funa ukuza kwena ucabangana about cosmetic enhancement. Is it a form of self-rejection as well? Because manje in studio we do have Ushaluma Racheku and as well as Sisi Uzanele Nkosi, or a psychologist as well as a life coach. Sinimukele ku Daily Thetha sinamukele futhi.
Thank you.
Guys, angiqale ngawe Sisi, what do you think about this makeup and enhancement? What's your take out of it nje?
So for me, basically, is that abantu need to make a choice for themselves. So often, though, we look at what society is doing. So noma school, right? My yellow bone, we are kanya lono, mnyamani, whatever. What are we doing teen as a society that makes people think or feel that they don't fit into whatever this norm or this perfection is? And that for me is where we need to go to, sinzantine, to make ourselves feel better. And a weave, a makeup, doesn't change anything but slightly the way that I look. Manya ebantwini. Other than that, and it's my choice to look like that specifically. And cosmetic surgery, the same thing. Abantu must do what feels right for them. The concern for me is where that locus of control almost is. So who's deciding this for you? Is it abantu ngaphandle or uyazicabangela wena? Right? Because we can't fit that mode of perfection, and I don't think there is a perfection. And I do agree, we are perfectly created, and we're allowed to make the choice.
Shalom, I mean, you voiced your opinion very, very vividly when we opened the show, where you stand, right. Cosmetics enhancements. But South Africa and how we're colonized, by the British, and how, of course, never impose their way of doing things into an already existing system in Africa, where makeup, we didn't really dress a certain way, we dress in our own African way. And now this new norm, they feel they need to fit in. How do we break sort of that generational, colonialized mindset, Rona, as my Africans, to say it's actually okay. Maybe sometimes we're African and not necessarily want to appeal to a European way of looking.
It's so amazing how black people don't know how great they are. We are so beautiful, and how about we be us? They were them then. Can't we show them who we are now? I just believe that you just need to decide for yourself, like Usisi said here, you need to decide. And it's not about them, really. It's always about you, your happiness. And yes, they did that. Yes, that's the British way of living. But you could be so surprised how a lot of people admire black people. You know, so let us do, like personally, I've never had a weave. I had it once for my matric dance and I hated it. I'm natural. I always have my braids. If it's not my braids, I have my natural hair up in a bun and I look stunning. You know, so I'm not against weaves, totally not, but be you before anybody else. Aspire to be you.
But Omunye might argue that vele wena yellow bone. So you're talking.
Easy for you to say.
It's easy for you to say. What about me? I just want to look like you.
They are great black girl, like, well, dark rather, girls out here. I sometimes, you know, this yellow bone thing. What is a yellow
That's
bone?
another topic, yeah.
What is a yellow bone?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, so no, you dark, great, you beautiful. I'm yellow, I'm also beautiful. You know, it's not about I want to be a yellow bone. No, I've never believed in that yellow bone term.
Because you were born yellow bone.
So you think she had it easy then?
Easy, you like that because some people, there's too much pressure of looking like someone there on TV. Like Tumelo was saying, sometimes you'll find it even our roles that we see on TV. You only see like beauty people, like not beauty but light skin mostly of the time. Is music videos as well. You hardly find dark skin girls abazoba corner. So for that, nami I wanna be that video vixen. Nami I wanna do 1, 2, and 3. I wanna be a presenter, whatever. So for you, yellow bone. Your argument ngempela that vele I was born like this.
But yellow abantu bayakhuluma, dark abantu bayakhuluma. So kuyafana, just be you, yellow or not, just be you. That's what I strongly believe in.
But I think a society and what it reflects to us says what you're saying, right? So thinner, fairer, Ntontoni is often what we see in the media. So then people want to be like that.
Then maybe it's about how confident you are.
So where do I get my confidence from?
If the society is rejecting you.
I'm young, you know, and I believe confidence comes from how you were groomed from a younger age. I believe parents should groom their kids from a younger age, you know. Show your kids how to be confident. Show them that just because that white girl has this and you don't, it doesn't make you less of a person than she is. You know, I believe confidence comes from your parents from a younger age. And I strongly advise parents out there, young parents, show your kids, love your kids, and you loving them will show them and will show that confidence starts from home.
Interesting. All righty then. Arching, another caller on the line. Amogela mo daily Thetha.
Hello.
Hi, okay?
Ke okay?
Ke teng le nna le segoro amogela ke comment ya go le gone.
Ke nna Katlego.
O kwana Katlego? All right, excuse papa.
Okay. No, it's Katlego.
Katlego?
Yeah, not Lesego.
Yes, hi Katlego.
All right, yeah. First and foremost, I'm going to school you on the first concept. We as a black society, we've had to go through much propaganda through white supremacy. So the reason why we don't know much about ourselves and our identity is because we lack the history and knowledge of us as Africans. And first and foremost, the history that we've been taught is absolutely hogwash. It's quagmire. Because first and foremost, we were the first origins to exist on planet Earth. And from ancient Kemet, Carthage, you name it. And we firstly taught white people, the European race, especially for there were Moors who went to Europe and taught white people how to behave, how to become a civil society. So we already gained an attitude of us as an African race. So we, as an African race, we had to embellish our own idea in a form of propaganda. So hence now we're busy trying to look like white people instead of our own. And first and foremost, if you go bleach your skin or do any cosmetic surgery is for a good purpose. Maybe perhaps you've got a lump or something, you know, I understand that. But if you go overboard and try to look and impersonate a white person, that's cheating your own self. And you're also killing your melanocytes. Your melanocytes. That's what we call melanocytes. These melanocytes take the sun and put them into your skin.
All right.
And hence we as black people don't even have to tan. Because now we are absolutely something of utter greatness.
So do you think that people that have, or rather participate in cosmetics enhancement surgeries, what do you think about those barring it's just to accessorize? This is my body, it's my money, you have no right telling me what to do. What do you think?
Never managed. We were never taught of our African identity. So I mean, I went to a Mothotoane school growing up, right? And at the end of the day, what I saw is that we fell into a system of propaganda where to believe that the white race is much greater than us.
Sure.
Hence now, even when we try to adopt, we forget about our culture. We don't even go that extra mile to find out about our history.
So you feel
therefore
we need to know what our heritage
trying
is.
To, to look like others, especially white people.
Interesting. Wow, thank you so much, Katla. Very, very strong points there about our heritage plays a role in knowing where you come from and where you're going, and the decisions that you make about your body and yourself. Well, those are strong points. They're coming from our caller. Go to our social media pages. Phone and live in studio. We are Daily Thetha and Rabuya after Papajwe.
Daily Thetha on SABC 1 hashtag Be New with One is kuluma about cosmetic enhancement ukuthi ayiyona form of self rejection kubantu ekhona speciality nabantu abamnyama because yabona kwenzakala, and on Facebook satholakala as well daily_Thetha satholakala na ku Twitter as well. Sifuna ukwenza ama comments wakho nembono yakho about this and ama guest azobe sichazela kabanzi about topic namhlanje ukuthi bona bafile kanjani about it. Thabiso Nhlapho uthi cosmetic enhancement is not a rejection, we just do it to feel good about ourselves. That's a comment from Thabiso Nhlapho.
Interesting. All right then, let's go all the way from Middlelands ra Amogela. Hello, Lesego. Okay, Lesego. Ke teng. E reng comment ya go mama?
No, like nna ke makeup is wrong because it's hard to motho le yena. Okay, has a makeup no for that moment when the minute of it has cover and the how so bleach batho ba bleachang.
I think so the wet wipes.
Because of
Lesego.
Hello.
Or how remove a makeup uthagang ka wena?
How feto cover?
Yes.
O feto makeup o feto has cover.
Cover king.
The owl. The bed.
Lesego beno o reng ka nna because lipstick ke esithandwa di eye.
No,
ke zazile fa wena.
Like eyeliner. Okay, now I prefer mascara and lipstick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than uthathe peanut butter.
Arapokuwa today mo Daily Thetha. Leso go itse ko moyemela o. Ko moyemela. No ke a utlwa ne. Ke a utlwa point house. So are discussa lebo sezane re bona gore bona ba nagana kana. Thank you so much for your call. Well, of course le se go nagana gore ai o ka re ho thatha too much peanut butter. I saw the foundation.
Utofana njengescover cabanga.
Ai ke mathata. So, ai no since ke batla di wet wipes never ke tshwana le yona.
Zoba ninkinga emhlabeni. And njengamanje join uba uSipho Mbele, and from wena sizobuka from a man's perspective indaba enhancement yama cosmetic. Sipho, you wrote a book ufuna perspective yomuntu wesilisa. Let's go straight to the yellow bones. Okay. Do you think abantu besifazane laba abablisha kangaka it's because of a pressure of us guys wanting ama yellow bone not about that dindi?
I think at some point, Gabon, kuba a personal choice. Yeah. And abantu nabathanda nago, they need to consult. Yeah. But again, now you consult umndo akho umba ukuthi ngiba ukuyobleacha ngoba mhlambe ngiyakubona ukuthi uthanda ngathi bamhlochanyana apha. The point kuzoba ukuthi now it's no longer about you. It's about this guy. We understand. You're not doing it for yourself. Awusazenzela wena wenzela umuntu othanda naye lo. And then isuki lahleke lapho mina ngokwami ngibona ukuthi it's self rejection. You're not happy with yourself. In order for you to please this guy, mtela ukuthi uzichange ube somebody else that you're not. What if down the line uhlangana nomunye umuntu akusome umthande athi mara mina ngifuna umntazana onzima idark dindi uyokwenza njani? You can't turn ikhona or bleach yenza ube mnyama. I don't know. Mhlambe ke uzohlala elangeni ke and kumele uye eLimpopo ke like 36 38 degrees. Sengisho ukuthi ke phela uyele ngoba kuyashisa yabona. Ngabona phalala le is about 40 degrees. Uhamba uyohlala khona kushe ukuthi ube mnyama. But ke mina ngithi abantu besimame from a man's perspective, because encwadini yami ngibhala ukuthi yini esithanda ukuthi abantu besilisa nesingayithandi ngani abomama, you understand? Angisho ukuthi umuntu angahamba ayolungisa. Uyabona namanje sifakile makeup, you understand? Ukuthi iTV it's high definition. Kumele uvele ubonakala umuhle, ungaveli imjuluko. Uyabona ngesindebele bathi ingurumela so ehla amanzi la, you understand? But ungayenzi cool into le. because you kind of like lose it. Now so ushintshe namabele sekafika la entanyeni. You understand? Because umuntu wakho ubone umuntu e-TV wathanda lamabele. It's not about umuntu wakho, it's about you. And ngamanye amagama futhi ngivumelana nosisi umusisi bengihlena uthe kimi God created us and we were created in the image of God. Ngamanye amagama sithi uzima usidladla, so it change. Actually God made a mistake. What was he thinking? You understand?
That's interesting.
But again, it's a personal choice.
About taba eo, especially ge re bonang, you know, discussion ya gore basadi ba daily changes for banna. Why are women going at all lengths? If that's the case, kannete for monna. Why is it a case ya gore go competela gore monna khono gore andebelele? Is it sort of like a feminine instinct gore I need to be attractive, or motlhomongwe is it something that we're missing in society leng gore it's not right?
So, Joe, I think kunzima umthwalo ne for women because vele bonakala ngathi thina fanele sibe ngcono nokuthi indalo yethu basically, and always abantu besilisa never have the same pressure as women. And so you're raising, and I'm just like, so maybe this kind of almost second class position of we are here to please abantu outside of ourselves. So it does get ingrained in us. In terms, and even if it's not just umuntu wami, it is about, so society, what is it that it expects of me? How am I expected to look? So, and I was laughing with Sisi Magatiana, she hasn't had a weave, simply because I also, a weave doesn't work for me. But my hairline just doesn't allow me to be great, you know. So,
with a weave.
you know, so, but also the other way around. So if it doesn't allow me to be that, then I will go and do that. The question is, so at which point is it then self-rejection? So Mina, I've worn eyeliner, all of those things for many, many years.
Right.
And I don't see it as a self-rejection. So at which point do we say people are then self-rejecting?
Interesting one to me, because I think there was a story only in my paper with intombazane ibliche ingane so that izobukeka njengo lo baba okuthiwa wayo, so that azo accept ukuthi ifane naye. I don't know how crazy is that ukuthi abantu go to that far of doing izinto ezifana lezo.
Enye into just ukusho nje kancane ukuthi nathi sinayo ipressure bobaba. Ngoba nifuna u6 pack yabona nina nifuna labo baba bajima abama 6 pack ngiyavela mina ngiphethe i1 pack yami kodwa i6 pack ingaphakathi ungakhathazi so iphuzile sengiphuzile ngaphakathi. You understand? But nathi isinayo ipressure njengabo baba, you understand, ukuthi kumele ngibe ne6 pack ngibe nama muscle nyana, because wena nawe ejimini you seeing this hunk olapha yabona TV and you go like lo baba nangafana nawe yabona, and now ufika endlini now ngibheka ukuthi hey ngaze ngacoma ngaze ngashata awubheke nje lo mkhaba unganani, and as a man I'm going to think ukuthi what must I do? You understand? And then it goes back to hambe ejimini ungiphekela ukudla okunjani wena ungiphekela ngiqala. You understand? What is it that you cook for me ukuthi ngize ngibe nje? You understand? You have a responsibility as well ukuthi unginakekele esumyeni wakho, but nami kumele ngizinakekele. You understand? Then that's when we sit down endlini ukuthi you know ashintsheni indlela esidla ngayo.
All right.
Asambeni sojima. We understand?
Okay.
So yonke into egcineni nakho konke kumele kukhulunyiswane kahle kahle.
Communication.
Alrighty then. Siphombelo ngwe buka are take it from me, it's a man's perspective. Linya ke mbuka gona le bona gore perspective ya ga ikeng, of course ka taba tšabuleng le khone ka tsona regarding what men think, of course, about so many things. You're wondering as monna or as mosadi gore go ka ba go tlhagang in, you know, men's mind. Mara sabula ka taba ya cosmetic enhancements and sabula about whether or not get self-rejection. We'll have more when we come back.
Well, my advice would be that like God all made us like in His image, and I feel like you should be satisfied with your image. Whether you have a crooked nose, like crooked teeth, I feel like you should just embrace it and be happy with what God gave you. I'm not saying people who do enhance their looks are wrong. Nah, it's like basically your choice. But like I feel like you should just like work with what God gave you. You do look beautiful at the end of the day.
I just feel like, since everyone is the apple of the eye of the Lord, I just feel like everyone should be proud of who they are and be proud of your self-image, because, no one else will ever be like you. There will never be a person like you. You're the only one in this world who has been made that way. So I believe that if people just have confidence in themselves, everything will be fine. Just look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you are great, and you'll be great at everything that you do, and be proud of who you are.
If you don't like something about yourself, then you can try out things like makeup, but I also feel like you shouldn't feel dissatisfied with your image, because you should focus more on what you love about yourself than your flaws, what you don't love about yourself. And I feel like spiritually we are made of the image of God.
Like, you must stop comparing to yourself to other people, because there's no ideal image on how you should look like. Love yourself the way you are and stop changing yourself.
Well, of course, those are young people, of course, what about views regarding cosmetic enhancements and whether or not it's a form of rejection. Armele Amanda. Amanda, welcome to Daily Thetha.
Ngiyabonga sis, njani?
Ngiyabona okay?
Ngiyaphila.
King comment yakho.
Okay, i-comment yami ukuthi nami njengamanje ngi-stage la engifuna khona ukwenza i-breast implant. And sengize ngaqala nga-research ngayo and ngamthola nodokotela futhi ovumile ukuthi uzongenza.
Okay.
So mina inkinga yami ukuthi nje since nje ngazalwa nje ngomuntu esifazane but angikaze ngize ngibe nawo amabele. Angithi umuntu mekhula ukakhula abe kule stage ukuthi mhlawumbe seyahlosa yabo mase yabuqala kabonakala amabele. So mina angibanga kuleso stage ukuthi ngibe namabele ngiflat nje ngiflat.
Serious?
So mangabe nje ngigqokile umthatha amabe ngigqoka ngijothi ngifaka obra abawu2 ngifaka obra ngaphansi ngifaka push up bra ngaphezulu mase ngiyagqoka ukuze ngibonakala ukuthi umuntu esifazane. So if ngafakile lokho ngisho ngikhuluma nomuntu akangibuke ebusweni vela ngibuka lesifubeni because akazi noma mhlambe ngumfana ozenza intombazane noma yabo vele bengahlamba manje ngigay nami futhi ngivele ngibe namahloni yabo.
All right. Okay, I really Dr. Nandi and then Remoto, about, commenting. But thank you so much for phoning in.
All right,
thanks. Thank you so much, Amanda. All right, do we have SA2 on the line?
Yes, SA2, I think we do have SA2.
Okay.
SA2. Just a comment, Sanil, about this. Guti, as many as Gutini, Amanda at the school.
So, and again, it comes from, and I don't, and is that it's not to say when I say the fine line between self-rejection is always absolutely the place where it starts is Utuwena Ustandaganjan. And understanding the pressures that come from the external, and this thing of women have breasts. So then you feel compromised as a woman if Amabela Kulang. But she, it's about, again, I'm wondering, like, what is the best option or the solution for her? I think because
solution, doctor, about this.
Oh, wow, that's quite a difficult one. I think the first part, I'm glad that she's making this like an internal decision. She's saying, I'm not happy ever since I was born. I've always been flat. I've never been happy about this. So that's a good place to actually start from. Okay, and then secondly, I'm glad that she's been doing like research as well and actually reading up and finding out who is a good doctor, how much is it, who is safe, what are the dangers also, because nothing is 100% safe, and you have to realize that. And I think if you go to like backstreet things, I mean, think about the cost of these kind of procedures. It can be about 40, 45, 70,000 even, depending on where you go and which products can they use in you. And if you want to go to some person who says, no, I'll do it for 15,000, what do you think is going to happen to you? And people have died doing dangerous procedures. So I think research is vital. It's 100% vital. And if you personally feel that this is what is right for you, I say save up for it and do it.
Also, young one Ulungor was bleached for the purpose of working one daddy. How do you take such extreme selling, or sometimes, parents or even mothers, women make with cosmetic enhancements?
Okay, firstly, that was child abuse. Just start there, okay? Bleach on any person. It basically tells you, do not ingest. If it's on your skin, rinse it off immediately. And those are warnings for a specific reason, because it's a dangerous chemical. So to put that kind of chemical on a thin skin of a newborn baby, she should be in jail.
Sure.
Shandu kuba nzima namhlanje Tumi and ningi esikufundayo about i-topic esikhuluma ngayo nje namhlanje, but in closing nje sisanele, what would you i-advise yakho to abantu besifazane abathi nami, you know what, I just didn't want to do ama enhancement athize ngaba nomama aphi nje, your comment, your last one.
So it's the final comment, I guess, would be to look again ukuthi yini ekubizayo yini ethi uyenzele enhancement, right? What is that about? Is it about pleasing into oyibonele ngaphandle, or is it about yourself? Confidence comes from that place where you can accept and love and be who you are in the world. So umbuzo wakho to yourself is, can I be this greatness that I am in the world, with or without this? And the other question is, why am I wanting to do this, right? What is this for, and is it true? Is it true that izangijabulisa lento? Ngibe ngumuntu ke abantu abambona ukuthi is acceptable, etc. in society.
Alrighty then. And before we also say goodbye to you, very briefly, please, comment ya mafello to ba soba lengoro ba lebeletse gane bjale.
Whatever that you do, let it be your personal choice. Don't be influenced by external forces, because I mean, once you start bleaching, once you do enhancement, what if things go wrong, you know? Remember, love yourself the way you are, the way God created you.
Thank you so much.
Cool stuff.
Thank you.
Siyabonga kakhulu kwihambeli zethu zibe khona namhlanje. I think sifunde kakhulu into esifundile kunakho konke ekugcineni kunakho konke kumele kwazi ukuthi wena uthandani. It's all about you at the end of the day. Not about people, not about Facebook friends, not about your celebrities. Ekugcineni nakho konke kumele ufunde ukuthi wena ufunani nanokuthi yini ezokujabulisa in the long run as well.
And I think also be make sure gore bophelo ba go botla pele. The back door, you know, being extreme, it's not worth it. Re bone batho ba lutse maphelo a bona. Re bone batho nga ba tswa ka mogolong gore ba hope gore ba ka tswa ka gona. So make sure your health and your life comes first. But thank you so much for joining us. Daily Thetha. Let's go every Monday to Thursday at 11 a.m. We're live on SABC 1.